Come, sir.
Please come on.
As a Google. Come, sir. So welcome you all for my solo show after long time. I'm planning for a show, but finally it happened. And coincidentally, Mr. Kumar officer, I sent one picture and he wrote a long poem. After that, I am sending one picture and he is sending one more poem. Then we both want to do it. So this is the first floor gallery. Today we are opening, and I am thankful that we have Chennai one more gallery coming up with a small space. So also the rent is not very high. So the first opportunity taken by me, to do this. But before that we are planning for a small collection show, but the collections are not very good, to exhibit. So then after that, even though approval coming from headquarters, so we started this one. So anyway, so I thank you. You can see this truck series. This is my second time exhibition in Chennai. So I know because this is, I do a lot of exhibitions in this gallery, like different time. But doing a own show, how difficult I find today is very difficult. The large canvases. So it is in this time is very important because Madras art weekend. In this 15 days we have a lot of activities in every gallery. So this is a good time that we have also many 2-3 exhibitions coming up afterward. So I just want to give Kumar to speak to you. What
friends? So, Mr. Sovan Kumar asked for my collaboration, and then we did it together. And this is first time that I'm writing poems for his paintings. And then it's a new way of curating an exhibition, I think. Usually we put a label, which is a very descriptive label, which doesn't say much about the painting except the measurements, size, and the medium and other thing, which is quite prosaic, I thought always. And the exhibition needed to have certain interactive features. And one big thing about Mr. Sovan Kumar's paintings, which I saw first time that I went here in the office, I was struck by the motif, the truck motif, which is being repeated, and the kind of logos that he painted on them. It's I would say Mr. Sovan Kumar's art is a socially engaged art. Socially engaged art has a long history of lineage of political commentary in India and elsewhere. So I thought writing a poem would be, for each of the paintings inspired by his work, would be a good way of interacting with the painting. And also, see, these are all very big paintings, big canvases, and there are very little men there. You see, if you look at it, the trunk is very imposing, but you also see little men everywhere in the painting. I thought I would focus on those little men's perspective and write a poem about the cargoes. The cargoes are haunting. So haunting cargoes of the tracks and the art of Sovan Kumar. I wrote a very brief and then wrote poems, 8 poems for each of the paintings. As you see, this is not new. Exhibiting painting and poetry together. It's not new, but then what is new is the way the poems interact with the paintings. And obviously, I normally post my poems on Facebook, like many of our poets here in India, both in English and also in Tamil. And at the time, I choose a painting that might go along with a poem. And a couple of Sovan Kumar's paintings, that was Velazquez painting, Morelli's painting, and so many other people's paintings that I have used when I post them. And then I have been studying the interaction between the word and the image. The word and the image have a way of highlighting, complementing each other, which is a very interesting way of looking at the painting and reading the poem. And normally, if you read the poem without the visual, you may not find much. And then you need to be absorbed into the poem. You need to be there in the poem for a long time to really understand the implications of it. When it comes along with the painting, it immediately illuminates one aspect of the poem. So the little men in my poems illuminate the cargoes of Mr. Sovan Kumar in his art. As you can see, there is an interesting way. There are many these Sovan Kumar's art interacts. You see, the truck immediately as a motive, the metaphor requests us think, makes us think about motion, about progress, about movement. Where are we heading in terms of nature, in terms of labor, in terms of history, in terms of protest, and also in terms of our own e-waste. These are the themes that Mr. Sovan Kumar takes in his paintings, which are very, very important to us, especially when socially relevant art, socially engaged art has taken a back seat in the contemporary world of India. So I am very honored, pleased to be part of this exhibition, and it is very generous of Mr. Sovan Kumar to display my poems also along with the paintings, which is interesting. Thank you so much.
An art lover and from Cuba, and her mother is a curator for Triennale of India. So she was also a curator from Cuba. So once we met, in her house. So I was want to do something collaborative because they have a lot of prints in their house from Cuban artists. So also maybe a lot of different South American artists work. So it was so interesting printmaking works. So I want to exhibit one time here. Then maybe we have some also work together we can display. We have a small space now coming up. Because of this air condition, we are just waiting for a long time. Government everything late. So anyway, I request to speak few words from the video.
Thank you. I'm sorry I cannot speak Tamil. I have to say I have to go in English. I'm very excited to be here to be part of the exhibition, and very flattered to be invited by Mr. Kumar to talk to you all. I arrived here in Tamil Nadu, Chennai 3 years ago, and I have seen how much the city has changed since. When you're here, you don't realize, but I have seen it, and I saw this space here, how it has been rebuilt, and then I have seen all the activities that have been taking place in the city, and I think in the future, Chennai will be also a center for the art here in India. I'm also on behalf of the Madrasa Weekend, which I am also collaborating with. I think that all those that work here and are related to the art, I think they are doing a great work supporting each other and trying to bring all the attention to Chennai and to all the important artists and to all the artwork that is being produced here. So I'm very happy that this space was opened with this exhibition, which I find very suited for this place. And then I think that in the future we can bring also exhibitions from Latin America, from South America, so that this exchange can be done between the artists here in India and the artists in that part of the world that have the same problems and they have the same, but the way of looking at the problems is different, but the problems are all the same. So I think the opening of all these places is very important for this exchange to start. So I am very, very happy to be here, and I feel very happy to be being invited. And I hope everyone can also continue coming to all the activities that are held in the city related to this contemporary art scene that is developing very fast. Thank you so much.
A little bit, about my work, This series is my fourth series, which I did in Chennai. So, but this started 4 years back when we have Corona period. So that's why the works you have seen, you have seen many works, not very. Before I have like a flat surface with a truck and something, but because of we have time, free time, Corona gave me a nice opportunity to do my work more like in detail. So it was very interesting, and then I used like different kind of things which is happening day-to-day life this time. So how it is amazing, how it is coming to be very impact to all people. Certainly, like India is growing. India have a lot of things happening. India's we can say like everything changing. So this is the kind of lorry which is changing all the movements. So that is my main concept. So now I can have now time to see everything. So I give little honor to. This is the hunting cargoes, my solo exhibition. So I'm Sovan Kumar from Orissa, and I work in Lalit Academy as regional secretary. So this is my second exhibition in Chennai. So these works which I done like a big body of work from last 4 year, from beginning of the pandemic. So I started work because when we get a little bit time, and I find myself, so every painting you can see there is a lot of works, and lot of like detailing, the backgrounds, everything, and every paintings relate to one our state, and it's being like a, Ek Bharat and Shresth Bharat kind of a project which I want to take from Chennai to Kerala, to Nagpur, to Bihar, and to Delhi, and to Bhopal and Bhubaneswar, and many other places also together. So this show is starting from here, and it will travel from now throughout the year. Thank you very much.
you.